Hey guys, so I was about to take a nap and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I wanted to do this topic. And the topic is personal hygiene. I feel like I have to do this video because I've seen so many other videos all over social media where this topic came up. Whether it's men mentioning how some women they've been with smell really bad to other women, who work like as wax people and all that, saying that some women came there with poop in their butt and smell really bad. Some people on their period, like smelling like period, whatever, and stuff like that. So my mouth was just dropping. And also in person, I've heard some men have that conversation where they mentioned that some women smell really bad. And so as a bigger woman, it is crucial to double up your hygiene. I know everybody's supposed to, but as a bigger woman, you really, really need to do even more. So I hope this helped because I know some young girls out there were not raised by their moms and stuff like that. They didn't get to learn all this. They learned it later and nobody talked to them about it. So I feel like it's important because you just never know who's watching and this might be useful. So I want to say that in 2025, there's no reason why anybody should smell bad. I know people have mental issues and things like that. I understand that you can have depression and things like that. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about as a person who is functioning. There's no reason why you should smell bad because literally a lot of stuff now are at the dollar store. You don't have to smell bad because the dollar store is there. Like they have deodorant, they have body washes, they have stuff for your vagina, okay? So there's no reason, okay, to smell bad. And if things smell bad, you need to see your doctor because they need to figure out what's going on. So I say growing up, my mom did a decent job of teaching me the basics, like being clean, and things like that. But there's some things that I learned way later on. Like, for example, your pH is something that I learned on later on that sometimes, you can clean yourself body-wise. But if your pH is off down there, it messes up everything. You can clean all you want on the outside. But if your pH is not right, it throws off everything. So, yeah. Okay, so there's been several times that I've went to sit behind someone and I smell something. Ashley Dalton, I talked about a video TikTok where she said that the women's bathroom always smells bad and he shouldn't and then she actually sometimes goes to the men's, or somebody said that they go to the men's because the men's is maybe better. And one of the reasons I think this happens is a lot of women don't know how to dispose products that they use for their period and stuff like that. So you're supposed to wrap those stuff up when you're done with them and toss them in the garbage. Don't put them in the toilet. Wrap them up somehow. A lot of people are leaving them open in those little bins that you're supposed to throw them in. And so you can imagine how many people are using the bathroom each day. And if it's not picked up on time, you're going to walk in and you're going to smell a lot of sourness. Okay. As me, like now that I'm a little bit bigger, like I'm overweight, I have noticed that I had to step up my hygiene. Okay. One of the things with perimenopause and everything like that, I sweat a lot now. So I used to sweat a lot under my armpits. And one of the things that I started doing was using Head and Shoulders to wash that area at night. And then I don't sleep with deodorant on. I let it just do its thing. It helps a lot with, decreasing sweat. And also when you are a plus size woman, you got crevices. So you have to lift up everything, go under your neck, behind your ears, the back of your knee, and stuff like that. Your toes, you have to make sure you clean them, trim them, and moisturize the sole of your feet. I have dry, crusty feet. That's something that I have dry, crusty feet, and I have to be on it because if I don't moisturize, it looks white. Okay, it looks white and dry. Okay, your breath. Okay, your breath has to be right. So try to get a tongue cleaner. I use a tongue cleaner. And I try to use, I think, hydrogen peroxide and coconut oil once in a while. These help with keeping your breath fresh because it's nothing worse than somebody who looks really good and they come next to you and you're just kind of moving back doing one of these because you're like, you smell, you stink. Okay, so it's horrible. So over the years, I've learned quite a few things that have really been helpful to really step up my hygiene because I don't want to smell near people. It's like a fear of mine to smell. So another thing I want to say is like sometimes we rock a lot of these hairstyles. Some of these hair, after a while, they start smelling really bad. And also, if you don't close your closet, your clothes pick up scent. So if you're cooking fried fish, okay, that African food, you will pick up those smells on your clothes. So always close your closet somehow when you're cooking. If you're cooking, tie your hair back and put it in a bonnet, because all that smoke, all that grease sits up in your hair. And sometimes people just wake up, they shake it off and go. No, you need to take some mousse and really go in there, massage your scalp with oils that smell good, and to try to maintain that. So hygiene is a lot of things. It's not just one area. It's about showering. It's about your breath. It's about, your toes and moisturizing, not looking ashy. Your hair, making sure you take care of it and all that stuff. So maybe I should do another video just talking about some of the things that I do for hygiene, because I feel like it's so crucial. So once a month, after my period, I make sure to use boric acid suppositories. You take them. It's a little tab that, you pop into your vagina, and it melts. You put a panty liner on and sleep. I usually do them overnight, at least after my period, twice. So the day after my period and then a week after. So it kind of balances my pH, so it's always right. Try not to put products there that don't belong there. I know there's so many products offering this and offering that. Leave that area alone if you can. And if you start noticing itching, smelliness, and all that stuff, just go to your doctor and get some antibiotics or something. Or some people are likely more prone to getting like yeast infections and all that because of medications and other things that are going on. Yeah, go see your doctor and get something. Another thing is watch who you're sleeping around with, because this is another issue. Because some people, you can do all this, go to your doctor, keep yourself clean. But if you're sleeping around with people that are different, or somebody who's with other people and you're sleeping with that, it becomes really, really messy to the point where your pH will be thrown off. And you're going to get constant yeast infections and all this stuff going on. Your diet, really watch it. Try to drink water. I love coffee, but I try my best to put my water in my Stanley cup and try to drink it as often. I'm not the best at drinking water, but I'm forcing myself to, because I've noticed that it really helps with balancing everything out. Just in general, like chafing, if you're a bigger woman, you chafe when you walk. Okay, your thighs rub together. Like, wear shorts underneath dresses. Chafing creams, put them there, and just really take the time to do whatever you need to do to make sure you smell fresh. I just I posted this video as a short, and it did really well because a lot of people were agreeing with me. Like, there's no reason to smell bad anymore. Like, there's so many products for everything. And it's sad, like when you sit behind someone, or like one time I was trying on some clothes in the fitting room and I picked up a shirt and somebody had worn it, and the smell was horrible in the armpit area. And I was like, who the heck? What's going on? Who tried this on? And what the heck Okay, guys, I'm rambling on. But if you guys want to see a video on some of the things that I do for hygiene, let me know so I can talk about it. But this is a topic that we need to talk about, especially if you're a bigger woman, if you're a bigger person. There's way more, and you need to double up on your hygiene. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one.